Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, we are checking out Arrow Season 7, Episode 5, entitled What?
The Demon.
Demon. Okay. So are we actually going to be meeting the demon? There's a theory that new doctor he was seeing that was torturing him, that's the demon. That's the theory.
It's a good theory.
I mean, it makes sense. But I don't know. At first I'm like, okay, this guy, he's being a little piece of shit with the lights and stuff. But then he just keeps on bringing up the whole idea of him becoming the Green Arrow. Or him becoming the Hood, the Vigilante. And then Oliver has this vision where he sees himself in that life raft with William. Changed everything. Yeah, so it's like...
And like, by the end of the episode, like, he wasn't
Oliver Queen
anymore. He
inmate
was
458. Well, yeah, 4587, I think. We also saw Black Siren last episode. Was it last episode? With Felicity? Yeah. So it was interesting because I'm like, what is the dynamic going to be with the team, or at least what the team was in Black Siren? And it seems like she's becoming what Laurel would have done. She's also trying to get revenge on Lance, and it seems like she's working with everyone else for the most part, it seems. So I'm curious to see where that goes from there. And flash forward stuff was freaking awesome. Zoe all grown up. I don't think she has the canary cry. I just think that she's just part of the vigilante team and that Dinah's still alive. I think Oliver's still alive too. That's my thing. I think he's alive in the future, but we won't see him till later. But yeah. So there you have it. We're excited. Can't wait for it. So to start in a few minutes. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm excited.
Let's go.
Who are you? Your new best friend. Now, on your feet.
For some reason, I don't think they're going to be best friends.
No. Oh! I was about to say, that's the dude.
Friend of yours? It's an order.
Okay, so you have no say-so. You have to go do this. Something's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen.
He's gonna go beat somebody up.
Oliver? Oliver? Calm down. Uh-oh. What in the hell?
He's a big dude.
Oh! Wait, how'd that person get in the cell with him?
Who is that person?
Oh! Oh! Talia Al Ghul! Everyone was wondering what the fuck happened to her.
I ran afoul of an old foe, Gotham. What surprised me was to see you here.
Gotham?
A prisoner here. You always were a quick study.
Where's Ricardo Diaz?
She's the demon.
I don't know.
Makes sense. Her father was the demon's head.
There is a way out of Slabside, and I need your help to escape.
Oh.
Me to help you?
Once stood on the same side, we can do it again.
You stood on the same side as Adrian Chase.
That's true.
Ben and my son lost his mother.
Yep.
And now I'm here.
He's not here.
Inmate 4587 has had his visitation privileges revoked.
What?
Yeah.
What happened? What are you talking about?
Oliver isn't the worst of the worst.
Well, he did something really bad to get there.
Set up, and then he had to snap a card or two. And all kind of. Sorry,
Oh my god.
This is not gonna end well.
Look, my days in the field were over the day Oliver went to prison.
Well,
Keep it that way.
okay. Is that a permanent? Or are you saying you'll never go back doing Miss Terrific?
Get it straightened out, or I will have the U.S. attorney so far up your ass that you'll have to turn your head to the left and cough.
Wait, no offense.
Okay.
What? What's wrong?
Wherever they took Oliver is completely off the books.
Oh.
No record of anything at Slabside Collision.
Oh. Well, of course, they don't want you to know. Whoa! Is he dead? Yeah, I think he's dead.
Those who walk out alive have a lot more.
Oh.
I've no idea what your daughter is really doing down here.
Doctor.
Dr. Parker's behind this.
Hey, Donna. Do you have a site?
Oh.
Yeah. Is this about the Hudson case? Because I would like to get 3 counts if we can. I got it. Hi. Wow. Okay, so it's one of you two friends.
Well, I think I know what they're doing.
Okay, real talk. We're working together and we need your help.
We. It's called empathy, Dinah. About 100% sure that's not what we're doing. But what is going on?
Oliver's in prison. Even he couldn't outrun the risk that it takes to be out there fighting.
Okay.
This life has cost me my marriage, got me stabbed, and people I love.
The world would be a much safer place.
And people are dying. What about them?
That sounds like something the old you would say. 4587.
I had no idea what his life had become in there, the things that he's had to do.
Well, now you kind of know a little.
A homicidal maniac. If anybody understands that, it's all yours. You'd risk both our lives to help these prisoners, despite knowing that every last one is a murderer or worse.
These people are being treated like they're disposable. No one deserves that.
Tell me, did you feel that same compassion when you were
Still
in
has a
school
line.
toward father?
Well, actually, if I want to do something super dumb, I'd probably do something stupid.
Uh-oh.
Tap you to the ground, take that tablet, and shove it down your throat.
He just gave him away.
Get ready to move. You give me a countdown before you kill me? First time I've heard that one. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh! What? Okay.
They say the mark of a great teacher is when her pupil finally surpasses her. What I should have done from the beginning. Let you perish.
Wow. Yeah, I kind of figured that she was gonna turn or something.
That's enough of that.
She didn't turn on. She didn't turn on them. They were getting into that room.
See? Trickery. Making us think, oh, okay, she's turning on him. No.
This is what they're going to do to Oliver. They're going to erase him.
Seemed like they were. It seemed like that's what he was trying to do. Yeah.
My father pushed people away. He kept secrets. And I made those same mistakes. But if I choose to break this cycle, I'm gonna do it my way.
Oh!
My name is Oliver.
Yes, you are! Yeah! Woo! Holy crap.
What the hell?
What just happened? I thought everything crazy was happening in the room, not...
They're just gonna walk right by, aren't they? Are you making yours?
I bet something's gonna happen and it's gonna stop them from actually escaping. I bet she's gonna betray him. My God.
He just picks him up.
Oh! That was awesome! Jesus Christ!
I need you to give this to Felicity.
He's not going.
If you stay, you will die.
If I leave, I'm a fugitive forever.
Wow. Oh. He's still going? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Documents provided by SUPD detailing the cruel and unusual practices.
So Talia did give the tune, but I wish we would have seen that.
Question is, which guardian angel do we have to thank for this little baby?
Oh.
Don't care.
They don't know.
Oliver is back.
She secretly delivered it.
We can use this to appeal Oliver's conviction. We can use it to get Oliver in prison.
Huh? Yeah, I think it's smart. Do it the legal way. If he if he would have broke out, he would have been a fugitive forever. So.
Allow me to provide the cure.
Does this mean we're gonna see more Talia?
Mission report wrapped up.
I hope so.
Make sure there were no- What message?
She's got a lead on Diaz. She's close to getting him.
He was so excited to tell him that.
Yeah.
Well, it's made me very hungry, so I'm gonna go get a pizza. Okay. If you want to come or if you're hungry, I don't
I
know.
like that they're getting along.
Are you asking me out on a friend date?
A friend. Oh, and Tully! No! Fucking God, this episode was good. This episode was good! What do you think?
That was really good.
It was awesome. Okay, so I want to first talk about the demon, aka Talia. Cool. So there was theories for who the demon was. The theory that popped up that was the most one being discussed after the last episode was this doctor, because he pops up, he's torturing Oliver, or at least he's, putting him in that room with the lights and that noise, and then he breaks him into being not Oliver, but inmate 4587. So the theory was, okay, he's the demon. What if? I had a theory maybe that the helper that's been up there, the guy who's like the big Green Arrow fan, I thought, well, what if he's the demon? It would be kind of crazy. I did not think it was going to be the actual demon's daughter. The demon head's Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Is that it all makes sense, but I don't remember ever seeing anybody talking about that as a theory, like, because we've all been asking since the season 6 premiere, when they revealed through a flashback that her body was gone after the destruction of Lian Yu. We didn't know where she went. So she got arrested. She's on level 2. And she's running some shit. And now it seems after her and Oliver working together, I kept theorizing that she's going to betray him, and at one point it looked like it was, but then no, they're actually working to get in that room. I was surprised that they actually worked together. They took out those guards like nothing. That line from her too, she's like, did they realize they're outnumbered? And it's like, there's like 10 of them and 2 of you, but,
10, yeah.
They kicked the shit out of them. Then Oliver made the right decision. I like this, because Oliver could have easily escaped, which would have been another bad decision on his record of bad decisions he's made throughout the show.
I like that he stayed.
It's good that he made the decision not to go. It's good. And it's interesting that Talia secretly gave the information to Felicity and them. Well, really to Dinah, but to them.
Well, how'd she get it to him?
Well, she's sneaky. So we'll see about that. I don't know if we're going to see more of Talia. That'd be kind of cool if we did, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't, because I have a feeling that it's probably hard for them to use that character, because I feel like they're going to be starting to do more Bat family-centric characters in the films, and we all know how Warner Brothers works in terms of, well, can't use them in the TV because we're doing the movies, even though separate universes, but I would like more Talia. Let's talk about Felicity and her little team of Dinah and Laurel. Well, Black Siren. Some people don't like it when we call her Laurel because she's Black Siren. She's Laurel. Okay, she's this Laurel. Okay, I think it's interesting that Dinah and Laurel are able to work together after what Laurel did to Dinah's man. I forget his first name. Vigilante. She like fried his brain. And I'm surprised they're able to work together. I think that's building to something, but that's going to be a relationship that's going to take more time to, I think, potentially blossom. I think her and Felicity, Laurel and Felicity, are like, we're become a little buddy-buddy.
I think they work pretty good together when they're not like fighting around.
They figured it out. Sorry, the TV. But I really liked how we had 3 storylines, in a sense, going on in this episode. We had Oliver and then the demon, Talia, which I think was cool. We had Felicity working with Laurel and Dinah. It took Dinah a little bit to persuade, because Dinah was like, she's still trying to go by the books because of the whole thing set up to where Oliver goes to prison and for the rest of them to have immunity. But then she finally gets on board, realizing that Oliver's moved down to this level 2 situation and there's nothing official about it. And then the third storyline with Curtis. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Curtis. However, I think it was interesting that they dove into the reason why he might have joined Argus in the type of position he's in, because he said even Oliver, who started this whole movement of being the vigilante, the Hood, then the Arrow, then the Green Arrow, and then building this team and having people around him, even he couldn't avoid prison for what he was doing. And Curtis feels like he doesn't have it in him anymore to do that. And I think that was interesting, that he looked at it as the guy who brought me in, the guy who inspired me, the guy who trained me, the guy who brought me to being who I was at the time, is in prison for what he was doing to save the city. But it also brings up the fact that he lost his marriage over it, So it takes a toll on everybody. I feel like if you put on a mask or if you go out, it's going to take a toll on you, and there's certain people that can handle it and certain people not. So maybe Curtis will not ultimately go out as Mr. Terrific again, but I think they give a justifiable reason or multiple reasons why he wants to stay away. What else? No flash forwards in this episode. None. I was kind of hoping for some. But then we get to see at the end, Richard Dragon's going a little fucking crazy. Diaz is going a little bit off the walls. He's using that newfound power to, like, mow down guys, and he finds Anatoly. Anatoly is like a love-hate relationship. Sometimes you love the character, sometimes you hate him. I loved him in the flashbacks and loved him when he was working with Oliver, but then when, Oliver and him don't see eye to eye on taking out Prometheus, Adrian Chase, then of course he gets on Oliver's bad side. But I think what's going to ultimately happen is that my prediction is that they're going to have to work and figure something out, because Oliver can't save Anatoly from Diaz, and they're in Moscow, Russia, so he's way out of the jurisdiction. So I feel like what's going to happen is I feel like the new team, or at least some of them, are going to have to work together in order to get Anatoly to safety. Because I feel like Diaz is probably going to kill Anatoly if they don't do anything. She's sleeping. She fell asleep. But I really enjoyed this episode. I think it was great to see the multiple story arcs and seeing how they all kind of came together in one thing. And so what I think is most interesting is that Oliver beat the crap out of all those guys, and yet he's sent back to level 1. So I don't know. I guess since the documents were leaked, essentially, that Oliver, I guess all the things that he did in level 2, it's just gone. Trickle away, I guess. But yeah, pretty good episode. I'm so glad Arrow is just continuing to stay at the level of great that it's been at so far this season, because I feel like Season 5, after Season 3 and 4, Season 5 was awesome. Season 6 had its moments, it was good, but it could have been better. I feel like Season 7, they have found ways to keep the show interesting, and people have been asking, how can Arrow still be good? What can they do to continue to make it interesting? And I think they've been finding some great ways. Not just by Oliver in prison, but other things as well in terms of Felicity. Because I know I'm surprised I'm saying that, but I think that some of the Felicity storylines they've been covering, some of the arcs she's been going through, I think is pretty interesting. And the fact that they're including more Laurel, Black Siren be more of a Laurel and not so much a villain in Season 6. Now in Season 7, more of a attorney. Whatever, she's playing the role of Laurel, and then her working together with Felicity and Dinah. I think it's really interesting. So we'll see. We will see how Arrow continues to be. So I think it's good so far. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comment section below. And what'd you think of the episode? Good? Awesome? That's it? You fell asleep? But yes, it was good.
Good.
Can't wait for next week. Okay, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.